Hello everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson, and it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start our show with a trip to the Central Coast California wine country, where I recently experienced the joy of a world-class resort. We're here in the beautiful Paso Robles wine country. Join me as we explore the symphony here at Allegretto Vineyard Resort. A symphony inspired by Allegretto, a musical term used in Beethoven's musical masterpiece, Seventh Symphony, Second Movement, which played while the Allegretto Vineyard Resort was being brought to life.
It stands for a modest tempo, slightly faster than the human heartbeat. It's living life with intention and joy, which is what we promote here at the Allegretto Vineyard Resort.
Nestled between Los Angeles and San Francisco in the heart of Central Coast California wine country, each piece of Allegretto's architecture reflects a symphony composed by a combination of music and balance, making it a harmonious place to visit.
So I do that by using the masculine and the feminine, or the yin and the yang, and a lot of these things come out naturally on their own, and I discover it later. But that's the idea, is that both elements are playing out and dancing together. It's like the two bells. You hear one and then you hear the other. So, and they're on the opposite ends of the property.
Douglas Eyre found a home here at Allegretto for the beautiful art he discovered during his travels. What he originally thought would be just a simple B&B turned into a sprawling resort on 20 breathtaking acres of the Paso Robles wine country. You might say it's in his genes. The Ayres family first planted roots in California in 1905, when Douglas's great-grandfather, Frank Ayres, bought a $2 bus ticket from Ohio to California. Today, the Ayres family celebrates its centennial, marking 4 generations of the family in real estate development in California. Out of the 16 hotels built across California by the Ayres family and the over 250 wineries that exist in Paso Robles, Allegretto has been described as a world unto itself.
The first time I came to the resort, the arrival experience was amazing. I got to see not only the olive orchards as well as the vineyards, but the grandiose building. And as soon as I pulled into the resort, I kind of lost all sense of the rest of the world. I was lost in this world.
Whether a destination wedding, corporate retreat, or weekend getaway, the Allegretto Resort offers a unique experience for their guests with a spa, tasting room, and museum-like adventure to roam the estate's lush courtyard and vineyards, or unwind in mindful meditation in the labyrinths.
I like them to connect wherever they are in their journey. That when they come to Allegretto, it just fills in that next piece, that musical note that is just resonating in their life, and brings a sense of space to where they are that opens up for new ideas and creativity in their own life.
The geographical location of Allegretto leads not only to fun and adventurous activities, its warm climate allows the staff of the Allegretto's Cello restaurant and bar to follow with the seed-to-table process by using local produce within a 10-mile radius. Of course, their own grapes cultivated from 100-year-old vineyards, and more than 80 herbs grown in their garden to enrich the flavors of the culinary delights offered on the menu.
I intend to make the dining experience here one of the best in the Central Coast. We have the ambiance, we have the great hotel, we have this phenomenal kitchen, I have a great staff, and just taking it to the next level of quality, freshness, flavor, and making the dining experience something that you will, whether you're local, and you want to eat here every day, or you're a guest, you're going to take that experience home with you.
Allegretto Vineyard Resort, where balance, relaxation, and creativity rule, is a place to experience a life-transforming getaway.
There's something for everybody from different cultures, different nations, different pathways to come and join together here. That's the flower that blossoms as people come and enjoy and see joy as the pathway to allowing their heart to flourish in their own life.
You can check out more of the beauty of Allegretto on our blog, CaliforniaLifeHD.com.
Festival Santa Lucia is a spectacular 7-week entertainment event held every year in Monterrey, Mexico that celebrates the arts. Last year's event attracted more than 1 million people. But with the COVID pandemic, organizers are taking a new approach this year. We sat down with the festival organizer to learn more.
This is the 13th year of the festival. We call it the arts to the streets, because everything happens on the streets. We have expositions that go on the street. It's 85 cultural and artistic events in 32 locations, more than 340 artists, and 4 concerts at the end. This year we had the inauguration with a drone show. 65 drones with eco-friendly fireworks.
Sounds like an incredible event. But this year, obviously, COVID is here and is wreaking havoc for everywhere. But you guys are really taking this to the next level. Tell me a little bit about how you're going to, put on this festival despite the COVID.
Here in Monterrey, we came from a lockdown. We had, and nobody could go out on the weekends. And after that, we're going out again. Of course, everything is online so the world can see what we're doing. And we always have international performances. About 60% of our performances are from international countries. This year we decided just to have Mexico and show Mexico to the world. And every week it's called on a different theme. This week we're in the Gratitude Week, and we have to give these names for people to have hope that we are going to get out of this, and that we need art to mentally be okay.
1.5 million people last year. Why are people so attracted to this event?
We don't charge a thing for the festival because we believe that arts transform people and elevate the culture and elevate the soul, and it's a human right to have culture.
Tell us how we can check out the schedule and actually see some of these great performances.
It's called Festival Santa Lucia. You can find it in YouTube, in Facebook, in Instagram, and we also have an app where you can see everything that's coming. What I suggest is you go to the Facebook and you won't lose a thing.
Festival Santa Lucia runs through the end of November with new performances every weekend. Make sure to check out their YouTube channel and Facebook page. Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
Well, as the seasons change, so do the styles. That's why I'm here to share my top 5 favorite trends from this fall. To start us off is my personal favorite, distressed light wash denim. And if you're looking for the perfect pair right now, Levi's 501 style offers different pairs, all with the perfect drips. Also making an appearance this fall are old school conductor hats. Reminiscent of the 1920s engineer hats, these statement pieces are the perfect way to top off your perfect fall outfit. Plus, vintage inspired round sunglasses are making their way to the streets and add a little bit of edge to anyone's look. And if you don't already own a brown leather jacket, you might want to make your way to the store. This 90s styled piece seems to be taking over as this season's go-to jacket. And last but not least, sock boots. Ranging from above the ankle to over the knee, these shoes are extremely comfortable, and when paired with some distressed denim, like we talked about earlier, you really can't go wrong. So keep these styles in mind when shopping for the fall, and you'll be sure to rock your look. I'm Maddie Perry, and thanks for watching this episode's Best of Trends.
Living with a chronic illness can be incredibly challenging, but for Rosie White, a former pro soccer player and a commentator for the 2023 Women's World Cup, she's doing what she can to let it not get in the way of her success. Rosie was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, or UC, some 10 years ago at the height of her athletic career.
I didn't know what UC was for a long time. Even when I was diagnosed, it took me a long time to sort of start understanding what those symptoms meant.
And those symptoms can be severe, with more than 600,000 people in the U.S. alone living with UC.
Ulcerative colitis is a chronic inflammatory bowel disease. Patients can have symptoms such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, bloody stools, urgency, the urge to rush to the bathroom.
Needless to say, UC is disruptive to people's everyday routine, but many patients keep the symptoms to themselves.
For so long, I think I put my disease on the back burner and didn't pay it enough attention. And it took me a long time and unfortunately a pretty severe flare to get proper treatment.
In the past, there have not been a lot of treatments for UC, but Dr. Abraham says that is all changing.
Now we have multiple options, including medications that are given through intravenous infusions to subcutaneous injections and oral medications such as Zeposia, which we're speaking today on behalf of. So having these options actually means being able to personalize treatment.
In an effort to help support others, Rosie and Dr. Abraham are teaming up with Bristol-Myers Squibb for its Supporting You with UC campaign.
The real goal of the Supporting You with UC program is to encourage other people with UC and loved ones to start having conversations, real conversations about your symptoms, to try and talk to your healthcare professionals about treatment options.
We want to know what's going on in your GI tract so we can better help get you under control.
You can go to the supportingyouwithuc.com website to find more information. My story is also shared on there, so it's a great place to find those resources.
Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
He's at an age that many can only dream of, and he's accomplished so much in the hot rodding and racing community that it would be hard to tabulate all of his accomplishments. Ed Iskenderian, or Iski as he's more affectionately known, first started experimenting with the burgeoning world of the SoCal hot rodding scene just after World War II. Starting his own business after his time of service, Iski went on to create the well-known Iskenderian Racing Cams facility, and the rest is a continuing history.
I don't know. There's not a word that I can think of. That, it's obviously legend, monument. I mean, if there's a Mount Rushmore with any of the guys in the speed equipment industry, he's got to be on there. And to have him here still, I mean, it's just unbelievable. All the guys from his era, the Sheepers and the Edelbrocks and the they're all gone, and he's still here. It's amazing. It's just like having Babe Ruth still playing baseball, and it's just, I don't think there's a word that I can come up with, but it would be a good word.
To commemorate this special occasion, the Lions Automobilia Foundation and Museum held a special day of celebration, as Iski now celebrates 102 years of a very full life. And those within the hot rodding and racing community were on hand to help give their praise for someone who has contributed so much to the growing years of the racing and performance industry.
How would you describe an icon like that? It's kind of hard.
Yeah, where do we even start?
Yeah, he's smarter than all of us put together. His memory is unbelievable for his age, or any age.
For any age, absolutely. Age has nothing to do with it, with him.
Yeah,
it's just
the energy. I don't even think he knows how famous he is. He just walks around and he just has a good time around all the racers.
One of the main contributions by Iski was to act as the very first president of the Specialty Equipment Market Association, which now boasts over 1 million members worldwide who are part of a massive automotive performance and racing industry. And SEMA reps were on hand to thank Iski for acting as a pioneer for this multi-billion-dollar industry.
But it's because you and were one of the founding members of SEMA and the very first president. And I'm honored to know you, and I'm excited that you're here today as we all celebrate your 102nd birthday. So, Ed, from all of us at SEMA, I hope that I can only fill a toe in your shoes. So thank you.
Iskenderian racing cams have likely propelled thousands of competitors to victories in nearly all forms of automotive and marine racing, and continue to this day. And with a heritage created by a legend like Ed Iskenderian, it's likely the influence of Iski on this massive industry will just keep rolling along, even if Ed needs a breather from time to time.
How does it feel to be 102? Well, it feels all right if I don't do any chores, and I get tired and have to take a nap. And then I perk up a little bit.
Happy birthday, Ed.
Thank you very much.
Bringing you some California motoring for California Life. This is J.R. Ibarra.
William Byron just captured the checkered flag here at the Pennzoil 400 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It was Byron's 5th win in the NASCAR Cup Series and his first of the 2023 season. He beat his teammate Kyle Larson by a margin of 0.622 seconds.
One heck of a stop right there at the end to get you back out in front just by a little bit, and that's all you needed.
Yeah, for sure. We just had one stop that I slid long, so I knew if I could just get in clean and let these guys go to work, it would be good. So just dominant day. I had a great race car. Kyle was really good as well, and just everyone at Hendrick Motorsports working super hard. So the RaptorTough.com Chevy was really good, and just excited for the future.
Hendrick Motorsports finished the race with the top 3 finishers going 1, 2, 3.
You know, just super fast car all day long. We had one sequence where we had William got in the box a little hot, and we hung a left front coming off a little bit and got the 4th, and that kind of, you know, if it goes green, we finish 2nd to the 5 because of that. But you know, we got a chance. Here was seems like it always happens in Las Vegas. You get one last shootout at the end. So Picker did an awesome job getting us off pit road 2nd, and we're able to pass the 19 and hold everybody else off.
There were 4 caution flags for a total of 26 laps. The first 2 cautions were for the end of the 2 stages. Then, Joey Logano hit the wall and spun out on turn 4 on lap 183. That effectively put him out of the race after starting from the pole. Las Vegas, Noah Gragston finished 30th. Kyle Larson finished the race in 2nd, and last year's winner, Alex Bowman, finished in 3rd. Toyota drivers Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell finished in 4th and 5th, respectively. The best finishing Ford was Austin Cindric in 6th. 3 ladies who competed in the screen-to-speed competition told me about the eSports tournament for women racers.
So Screen to Speed was a competition held yesterday hosted by Pennzoil, Kelly Moss Racing, and Ford Performance for the top 20 women in esports to compete for $15,000 and a chance to test drive a Kelly Moss Porsche. So yesterday, our teammate in Prismatic Motorsports, Saoirse Fitzpatrick, won the event. I finished 2nd, Christina 4th, and Olivia 6th.
Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah, talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, this is my first time that I've been flown somewhere to compete in any kind of esports thing. I've done a couple big things before this, but never being taken somewhere, and I've never been further west than Wisconsin. So this is a really huge opportunity, and I'm really glad. First of all, I'm really glad I made the final, but to go out and finish 4th in the final was really, really exciting. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really stoked.
And what about for you?
It was just incredible. I mean, the great thing about it was that everyone who was racing there was such good friends with each other, and so like even though there might be some incidents on track, like you could all shake it off, and we're all just so proud of each other for what ended up happening. And Saoirse did an amazing job, worked so hard, and she deserves the prize, absolutely.
It was a great day, obviously. You know, I felt like in practice we had a good car. I was a little bit nervous about the wind today and just kind of how that would change what we had going on and whether or not we'd be as strong. But just kind of the consensus, I guess, in the garage, and then talking to some of the drivers, they were pretty confident about what we had going on. So I was happy about that. And, yeah, started the race good. I thought Kyle was really strong. He could stay close to me for a lot of the runs in the first and second stage, and I felt like I was a little bit tight, but just trying to navigate lap traffic and navigate the wind and how that would change the handling. So, yeah, just happy with getting the first win of the year. It's been a while since we've won. It's been almost a year, and it's nice to kind of just get back to what I feel like we're capable of. So it's been up and down, but I feel like this is what we're capable of every week.
Once again, William Byron is your winner here at the Pennzoil 400. Bringing you the best of California from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, I'm Jason Rosidlo for California Life.
Well, that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, you can go to our website, californialifehd.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, Instagram, and follow us on Twitter. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you